Hello everyone, now let's talk about cookies. So before going further, let's discuss about HTTP statelessness. So HTTP protocol is a stateless protocol, which means if you open any website again and again, you will be treated as a new user. So we have to give our information again and again when we open any web page of that website because we are treated as a new user. That's why HTTP protocol is called as stateless protocol, because we have to give our information every time we open any web page. So in order to get rid of it, we use two things, cookies and sessions. So with the help of cookies and sessions, we not have to give our information again and again when we open a particular website. Now let's discuss about cookies. So cookies are a small files which contains information. So cookies contain information in a text file, or it's a text. It's hardly of 4 KB in size. So cookie is not an executable file and it's stored on a client side by a browser into our system, and sometimes the cookies are also stored for storing the user preference. So cookies also contain some login information, authentication information and even session IDs. So now let's discuss about that what kind of fields are present inside the cookie and how cookie stores our data. So cookie stores our data in the form of name and value pair, like there will be a name and then there will be its value. So now let's discuss about cookies important fields. So here you can see that there are 5 important fields in cookies. So the first field is domain. So domain field tells us that of which domain this cookie is. Then the path field will tell us that of which particular path this cookie is set it up. Then secure. So if the cookie is being sent through a secure medium by using HTTPS protocol, then this field will be present inside our cookie. And then there is an expires. So expires field will tell us that when this cookie will expire. And in the last, there is one field called as HTTP only. So if the HTTP only field is present inside the cookie, which means that cookie cannot be stolen by using JavaScript. So this was all about cookies. Now let's do one cookies example by using Python Flask.
Now let's see cookie insertion demo using Flask. So I have written very simple script in Python which will set a cookie in our browser, and then we will see that how that cookie looks like. So here is my GitHub link, and here is that script which you can just download it from here, from this link. And if I just open this up, so you can see the code here, set cookie py. So I'm using Flask in this example. So what's the Flask is? So Flask is a web application framework written in Python. So in the above 2 lines you can see that I'm importing Flask libraries, and here is the function which is responsible for setting up the cookie, and this is the cookie key value pair. So the name of the key is course and its value is web pen testing. So let me open my Kali Linux instance. So here is my Kali Linux instance, and here's my Firefox browser, and let me download this file. Let me save this page on my desktop, setcookie.py. Okay, so the file has been saved on our desktop. Here you can see. Now let me open the Kali terminal. So in order to run this file, make sure that Python 2.7 and the Flask is installed in your system. So Python 2.7 is already installed in the Kali Linux, here you can see. And in order to install Flask, you can install Flask by writing pip install Flask, and it's already installed in my system. So here you can see requirement already satisfied. Now let's go to our desktop, and here you can see that here is that file setcookie.py, and in order to run it we have to change its in order to run it we have to make it as an executable. So in order to make it executable, just write down chmod then plus x followed by the file name setcookie.py, and if I do ls again, here you can see that now it's an executable file. So in order to run it, just write down Python and this file name and hit enter. Okay, and here we can see that this file is up and running on our localhost server, this IP, and the port is 5000. Now let's go back to our browser. And now let's go to this IP, localhost IP, and the port is 5000. So before going there, let me show you that in which place our browser stores cookie. So just go to settings, preferences, and then privacy, and here you will see the option remove individual cookie. So if you just click over here, here you can see the cookies of the different websites like github.com, and if I expand this, you can see the cookie domain is github.com, and its path, it's a root folder, and the name of cookie and the expiration date. So this is the expiration date. Now let's do one thing, let's remove all the cookies, and now let's open that localhost IP, and the port is 5000. And if I hit enter, here you can see in the response cookie inserted. Now let's verify. Click over here, remove individual cookies, and here you can see our cookie, and site is our local host. And if I expand it, so this is the cookie. So the name of the cookie is course, as we discussed, and its value is web pen testing. So you can see the host here and path also. So in this video we have discussed that how websites usually set the cookie in the user browser. So thanks for watching this video.